Hello, welcome. Today we have Mr. Barton, the foster dog, with us here today to help out. We'll be doing a shorter session around about the half an hour mark, based around balance and posture and falls prevention type exercises. So a really good one for stability, strengthening your ankles, helping with your balance, and just strengthening the legs, toning the leg muscles as well. Getting a nice sculpted booty. So see how you go today. Any feedback, let me know. Barton's found his place on the mat already. Good boy. So we're just going to start by sitting in your chair, preferably a chair without any arms, so you've got some free movement. Make sure it's nice and stable. If you did want to put some music on in the background, sometimes that's nice. Pick your own playlist then. And rest whenever you need, as always. So we're just starting with stretching the arms up and over, arms out wide, up overhead, and then bring the prayer to the heart. Sitting up as tall as you can, lengthening the spine, lengthening the neck, reaching up and out of the crown of the head, making yourself really tall. Again, inhale, stretch the arms out and up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, exhale down. Just warming up through the shoulders. Also nice just to loosen any tension in the shoulders, the neck, the arms. Inhale, stretching up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. This time right arm comes down, left arm up and over for a side stretch. Inhale back to center, both arms up. Exhale, left arm down, right arm up and over. Back to center, bring the prayer down to the heart. Inhale, arms out wide. Exhale, right arm under the left, coming into a bind, sitting up tall. So we're grabbing onto opposite shoulders, like you're giving yourself a big hug. Sitting up tall as you can, pull the elbows away from you to stretch into your upper back. Stay for a breath. If this is enough, stay here. If you can, add a twist. We're going to still lengthening through the spine. Twist to the right, looking over your right shoulder. Twist to the left, looking over your left shoulder. Come back to center, release the arms. Inhale, sweeping up and over. Exhale, prayer back to the heart. Inhale, stretch it out. This time left arm under right, swapping over that bind. Grab these shoulders, lift the elbows away from you. Finding space through the upper back. Spreading the shoulder blades, giving yourself a nice big hug. Pull the elbows away. If that's enough, stay in the center. Otherwise, add your twist through the waist. Exhale as you look over your left shoulder. Back to center and over the right shoulder. Back to center. Inhale, release the arms, stretch them up and over, and we'll take a forward fold. So if you prefer all these exercises, you can do standing. I'm doing the chair option just to start with. Slowly roll it back up, sweep the arms up and over, bring the prayer to the heart. Inhale, stretch it up and over. This time we'll take a twist, right hand to left thigh on the outside. Left hand to right thigh. And coming into a twist, looking over your right shoulder. Back to center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the other side. Just a gentle twist through the waist. And back to center, stretch it up and over. Exhale, fold it forward. Rolling back up up to seated, give the shoulders a roll. So I've just done a gentle warm up for the arms. Let's start to warm up the legs, marching it out. So this can either be standing or seated, marching the legs as fast as you can. Getting some circulation into the thighs. Give yourself a bit of a massage. Making a fist. And just gently massaging the thighs while you're running on the spot. Shake out the hands, shake out the wrists. Go a little faster if you can. Faster, 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 faster. And rest. Good. Shake everything out. All right, we're going to try some sit to stand. So a few options here. If you have any issues with hips, knees, any joint issues, pain, just adjust this wherever you need. So first option, feet on the floor, and you're bringing as much weight as you can into the feet. Shift the weight forward as if you were going to stand up, but just keep your bottom just touching the chair. So all your weight's in your feet, and you're pushing through your heels, keeping the feet flat, as if you were going to stand up, but we're not actually standing up. Just push, push, push through the feet. You should feel your glutes and your thighs really switch on. Push, 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 and relax. Have a little rest. Hands come back into prayer. Again, lean the body forward, weight into the feet. Make sure the feet are flat, toes are spread. Pushing down, make sure the knees are above the ankles. Not coming too far forward. Push, 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 as if you were going to lift your bottom. Push, 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 and relax. So you should really feel the bottom firing up the outside of the glutes. This time we're going to stand up. So lean forward again, weight in the feet. Push, 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 push. Standing up. Good. Shake it out once you get there. Arms out in front. Just to shoulder height. And we're going to do 10 sit to stands. So weight back in the heels, stick out your bottom, coming all the way down, sitting on the chair, coming back up and down. If you can, keeping most of the weight in the heels, make sure your knees aren't coming too far forward and you're not hinging too far up your hips. So you're using your legs, powering up the thighs to push and stand up. Try not to use too much momentum and control it on the way back down. Keep it going, standing, sitting, standing, sitting, standing, sitting. Have a rest if you need. If you're still with me and you want a challenge, let's try tap the chair. Don't sit down all the way and come back up. Tapping the chair and back up. Tapping the chair and back up. So you're just touching it with the booty and back up. If that's too much on your knees, come all the way to seated, or maybe just do little half ones. Arms are still up if you can, toning up those arms as well. We're going to go for 5 more, whichever option. 3, 2, and 1. Hover if you can, and release. Relax it down. Shake out the arms, shake out the legs. Whew. All right, let's come up and do some standing balance work. So first off, let's just check in with our posture, standing up tall. Feet hip distance apart, shoulders back. Growing nice and tall, as we did in the chair. So shoulders are rolling back and down. Lengthening the neck, lengthening your spine. belly in. See if you can tuck your tailbone under, so we're taking away that sway in the lower back. If you remember our imprint posture from other videos, finding that nice tall posture, working your core just while you're standing there. Good. You can also do the same thing seated, lengthening everything. Take an inhale, stretch the arms up and over. Exhale, bring the prey to the heart. Now we're going to test our balance with a tree pose here. So you can use the chair if you need for balance. Let's move that over the way. So if you're behind the chair, you just have one hand. Otherwise, hands into prayer, shifting the weight into your left foot, lifting your right foot. Firm up that standing leg first, so really squeeze the thigh, the bottom. Make sure you're not popping your hip out, so hip is stacked above the knee, which is stacked above the ankle. Just start by lifting the right heel off the floor. Use the toes still for balance if you need. If you're okay with that, lift it up further, maybe resting on the calf. If you've done this a lot before and you want a challenge, lifting up to the inner thigh. Depending on what pants you're wearing, sometimes the foot will slip back down, that's fine. Just make sure you're not resting your foot on your knee, so not pushing against your knee on your other leg. Staying nice and tall. If you're feeling really steady, you might like to have a play around with your balance here. Maybe close the eyes, maybe look up to the sky. You can interlace the hands, reach up and over if that works for your balance. We're going to stay here for 2 more breaths. If you fall out, just come back in. And release. Relax the leg, relax the arm, shake it all out. All right, let's try the other side. Don't be too hard on yourself. You've always got one side better than the other. Some days we just have no balance. If you're feeling quite scattered or busy in the mind, it's quite hard to balance. Just slow down that breath, focus. Nice tall posture. Shift the weight to the right foot, lifting the left. Again, make sure you're squeezing the muscles in that standing leg. Firming up your tree trunk, growing nice and tall. Use the toes if you need for balance. Otherwise, lifting up, maybe onto the calf, maybe onto the inner thigh. Too close to my chair. Just options. Make sure you are not pushing into your knee. Find your option. Hold it there. A little bit wobbly is fine. It means all the muscles are working to hold you there. Those posture muscles which help us balance. Squeeze the thigh, squeeze your bottom, suck in your belly, belly button in, growing taller. Maybe interlace the fingers, reach up again. Always an option to stay holding onto that chair if you need it. Spread the branches out wide if that helps. Whee! Mr. Barton's in his Shavasana for the whole video so far. Very good boy. One more breath. Hands coming back to prayer. Lower the foot, shake it out. We'll go for a little run on the spot, so you can walk, run, jog, whatever you like. Even if you're seated, just running on the spot, legs up and down, fast as you can. Go, 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 go. Getting some power into the legs. Speed it up fast as you can. Getting the heart pumping. keeping us warm. A little bit of a different session today, not all just gentle yoga. A little bit of a spike up and down with our heart rate. Last 10 seconds, go, 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 go. 3, 2, 1, have a rest. Shake it out. All right, I'm going to do an exercise called clocks. So this is really good for your balance. I'll turn side on so you can see me properly. Again, use the chair for balance. Hand on the back of the chair if you need it. Otherwise, you can bring your hands to your hips. We're going to imagine that we're standing on a clock face. So you're in the center of the clock and you've got all the numbers around the clock face. So our right foot is going to step forward to the 12, shift the weight into that foot and then push back. So similar to a lunge, but not shifting too much weight until you get the hang of it. Then we're going to step to the 1 on the clock, shift the weight into the foot and push back. Then step to the 2, shift the weight and push back. Step out wide to the 3 and push back. Step to 4 and push. Step to 5 and push. Step straight back to your 6 and center. Stepping back with the left foot to 6 again. Back to center. Step to 7. Back to center. Step to 8. Back to center. Step to 9. Back to center. Step to 10. Back to center. Step to 11. Back to center. Stepping to 12. And push. All right. Shake out the legs. So we go a little bit faster, same direction. Stepping forward with the right foot, shifting the weight as much as you can. Push back to center. Step to 1 and push. Step to 2 and push. Step to 3 and push. Step to 4, push. 5, push. 6, push. Swapping legs, step back with the left. 6, push. 7, push. 8, push. 9, push. 10, push. 11, push. And 12, push. Shake it out. So this one is really, really good. If you do happen to take a little stumble, it helps you catch yourself. So building up those muscles in the legs that help us prevent that fall. So everyone trips and stumbles here and there, but it's about being able to catch yourself so you don't completely go over, and your balance, those leg muscles building up so that you can actually use your strength to push yourself back up and catch yourself before you hit the floor. Hopefully it never happens, but all of us have those little mishaps. I know myself, I'm quite unco, I'm the first to admit it. Okay, so let's step forward with the left, and we're going to go the opposite direction. Stepping forward with the left to 12, and push back to center. 11, push. 10, push. 9, push. 8, push. 7, push. 6, push. Swapping legs, step back with the right. 6, push. 5, push. 4, push. 3, push. 2, push. 1, push. And 12, push. Around we go again. Step forward with the left. 12, push. 11, push. 10, push. You can go a little bit further if you're really into it now and you're feeling balance. Up to 8, push. 7, shift the weight and push. Back to 6 and push. Step back with the right to 6, push. 5, push. 4, push, 3, push, 2, push, 1, push, 12, push. So really, really good exercise. Do that whenever you think of it, standing at the kitchen bench, a couple of times a day. It just teaches your muscles to catch you no matter which direction you might fall in. Backwards generally is the hardest one to work on. You probably realise that as you step back to 6. Keeping your balance is a lot harder to then push forward. So even practicing those backward ones a little bit more, shifting the weight a little bit more. Couple more on each side. And try and step straight back rather than rolling your ankle out sideways. So we're going straight back with the heel. Shake it all out. Just to loosen up the hips, we're going to go once around the clock face in each direction, swinging out the hips. So you can hold onto the chair if you need. Balancing on your left foot, you're going to swing the right leg. Swing it forward, so not touching back down, just swing through the leg, opening up through the hip. Swing to 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch legs, kick back with the left. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 12. Check it out. And the other direction, kick forward with the left. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Switch legs, kicking back with the right. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 12. Shake them out. All right, we'll do a few calf raises. So use the chair if you need, otherwise hands into prayer. Feet are hip distance apart. We're going to push with the balls of the feet. Imagine someone has a string and they're pulling you up towards the sky. Or another way to think of it is you're reaching up for something really high up in the cupboard. So coming up on the balls of the feet and back down. Use the chair if you need. So we don't want any kind of rolling out of the ankles. Imagine your feet are on train tracks, pushing straight forward. So we don't want any kind of rolling like so. Up and forward. Try and keep the knees just unlocked but straight. So straight legs. Pushing up onto the balls of the feet. Pushing through all 10 toes, but focusing more on the ball of the foot behind your big toe. So that inner arch of the foot stays level. No rolling out to the outside of the feet. Really good for strengthening all those little muscles and bones in the feet. Keep it going. If you're still with me, 10 more. Push, push, straight up to the sky. Use the chair if you need. Maybe just a finger or two on the chair. Push, 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 push. Last one. And shake it out. Good. We're just going to come into a forward fold to stretch out the back of the legs, calves, hamstrings. So you can bring the feet together if this is okay for balance. Separate them a little if you need to, if you're feeling a bit wobbly. Stretch the arms up and over. Big, big stretch. Take a little back bend if it feels okay. And then hinge forward from the hips. Tiny little bend in the knees. Folding all the way forward. Let the arms hang down.
Doesn't matter if you can't touch the floor, you can use a block, a cushion, something else, just to stabilize yourself with your hands or fingers touching that if you can't touch the floor. You can bend the knees slightly, there's no right or wrong here, we're just trying to get a stretch through the entire back body. So calves, hamstrings, all the way up to your lower back. Take a little sway side to side. Bend the knees a little bit more. Just change the stretch, maybe more into your lower back than your hamstrings once you bend the legs. One more big breath. Stay for the exhale. Rolling up really slowly, head comes up last. And we'll give the shoulders a roll at the top.
Good. Let's come back to seated on our chair. I should point out too, if the calf raises standing are too intense for you, you can also come to seated and do them like so. But try to keep most of your weight in the balls of your feet. So don't make it too easy for yourself, but obviously if standing is too hard, come to seated and do a few. As long as you're feeling the calf muscles switch on as you lift up and keeping the feet forward. So again, no rolling out of the ankles. All right, let's shake that all out. Slow it down, we'll have a bit of a stretch. As I said, a bit of a shorter one today, just to give you some ideas for some other balance work you can do. Balance, falls prevention, beneficial for anybody. It doesn't matter your age, your ability. As I said, we all have those days where we're a little bit clumsy. Let's do a stretch again. So we're going to bring the right foot, either crossing it over the left ankle and just push that right knee out wide. If you can, bring that foot up onto the top of the left thigh, you can do it that way. So coming into a hip stretch. If you're really tight in the hips, this might be a bit too intense. Drop it back down, bring the foot out wider and just focus on that opening, that rotation of the hip. We'll stay here for a couple of breaths. Just try to flex your foot, so your right foot, back towards your shin, which also helps protect your knee. And switch. So across the ankle, if that's good, push the thigh away gently, just opening, rotating through the left hip. Bring it out wider if that feels like a better stretch, or you can lift up and just gently push away. And release. Shake it out. Just shuffle forward to the front of the mat. Take an inhale, stretch the arms up and over. And then exhale, fold it all the way forward. Rolling back up, sweep the arms up and over. Exhale, let it all go. Prayer to the heart, sigh it out. if you have the time, you can stay here for another couple of moments. Give yourself a mini Shavasana. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed that one. Let me know what you think. Mr. Barton didn't participate very much today. He's a good boy. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.